Okay, so today's date is 10/9/23, and we are learning how to subtract integers. Subtract integers. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Since now you know me for a total of 8 weeks. We're on week 9. We've been together for 8 weeks. It's been fun. It's been emotional. Subtracting integers. I can't stand it. I quite possibly hate it.
Is it hard?
To not touch your iPad?
Is it hard?
Mm.
Why do you hate it so much?
Does one just hate difficult things?
Kind of.
Interesting.
But why do you hate it though?
I don't like subtracting. It's a pain in the butt. Don't like it. Despise it. Can't stand it. I woke up feeling horrible today because I knew I was going to teach subtracting integers and I didn't know how to overcome it. So guess what? We're not going to be subtracting integers.
Dang.
I know. Because guess what?
What?
We're going to change it. No, we're not going to multiply them. We're not going to multiply them.
Add them.
Yeah, we're going to add them. Because, we don't like Damien. We don't like subtracting. Okay. Fabian. -5 minus 6 makes me extremely not happy. Because every time I see a subtraction sign, I just cringe. It's just horrible. It makes me mad, upset, annoyed, frustrated. Okay? Does anybody know the answer to this?
One.
Okay.
No, it's -11.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so here's the rules.
It's -5
Okay.
minus regular.
Alright.
There would be 3 zeros.
What we're going to do is you're not going to subtract. I don't like this. This makes me quite angry. Okay? The subtraction sign makes me quite angry, so what I want to do is change it because I don't want to see it. Don't want anything to do with it. So what we do is we add the opposite. So instead of subtracting, you're going to be adding the opposite. You're 100% going to be adding the opposite because I do not like, Fabian, you touching that iPad at the moment. All right. So, first thing is you're going to keep the first number. Okay? The first number, you keep it. You don't change it. The first number stays exactly the same. I don't have an issue with their first number. If it's positive or negative, don't have an issue with it. Now, your subtraction sign, I despise it. Can't stand it. It's ugh. It's just ugh. So your subtraction sign changes to what? The subtraction sign turns into what? Addition. It's a verb. Positive is not a verb. Positive is an adjective. Okay, subtraction sign changes to an addition sign. I like addition signs. They're my best friend. All right. The second number, what happens to the second number? Changes to its opposite. Good. So the second number changes to its opposite. So what do I do to the first number? Nothing. What does subtraction turn into? Addition. What happens to the second number? Changes to its opposite. To its opposite. So what's the opposite of 6? Negative 6. So let's go back to the original problem that made me very mad. Negative 5 minus 6. This makes me sad. Right? Yep. So, what happens to the first number? Nothing. You keep it the same. Negative 5. What happens to subtraction? Change it to addition. What's the opposite of the number 6? Negative 6. So, negative 5 plus negative 6 is equal to negative 11. So, negative 5 minus 6 is actually equal to negative 11. Because you have to keep, change, opposite. Do you remember keep, change, flip? Now it's keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. And then you follow the addition rule. So rule number 2 is then follow the addition rules, which is what we learned last week. And we practice a lot. Like I told you last week, this is one of the things that you'll actually get to use a lot in high school. Not everything I teach you in 7th grade you'll use in high school, but this is one of those things you will. All right, so let's try this out. Negative 6 minus 4, don't like it. Very bad. It's muy malo. So how do I rewrite it?
6.
No.
Negative 6 plus negative 4.
Plus positive.
Wow. Okay, Ben, take it one step at a time. This stays the same. Negative 6. This is a subtraction sign.
Oh.
The subtraction sign turns into addition. This is just a 4. Do not confuse this subtraction sign with the negative sign. They're quite different and will mess you up if you can't differentiate. What's the opposite of 4? Negative 4. So this and this, you have to do the opposite. The opposite. What's the opposite of 4? Negative 4. Now, you have an addition problem, which I like, and then you follow the addition rules. Are they the same or are they different? Same, so you're going to add and keep. And we get negative 10.
So then why can't you just never mind.
All right. What about 8 minus 30?
Didn't that just be 22?
Okay. So you're going to keep,
Oh wait, I'm done.
change, opposite. This is why Miss Amelie teaches you how to show work. It's not about doing it fast. It's not about doing it in your head. It's about being precise. So you keep the 8. This number does not change whatsoever. It stays the same. No matter what it is, it stays the same. What does your subtraction turn into? Addition. And then what is the opposite of 30? Now you follow the addition rules. Are they the same or are they different? They're different, so you're going to subtract. Yes, I know we're subtracting. So you get 22. Do you have more positives or do you have more negatives? Negatives. My final answer is negative 22. Keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. All right. What if I give you 10 minus a negative 12? All that parentheses is doing is just kind of keeping everything together. It doesn't mean anything other than just putting the negative next to the 12. 10. Subtraction turns into addition. What's the opposite of negative 12? Positive 12. So now you have 10 plus 12. Now you have 22. So what you need to do for each of these problems is keep, change, and then opposite. Okay, keep it, change it, opposite. Now, once you're here, once you're in addition, Miss O'Malley is happy. Then you have to go back to what you learned last week. Are they the same? You add. Are they different? You subtract. Yeah, you might end up subtracting at the end, but we still have to change it to addition. It's just the way it is. All right. Negative 12 minus a negative 4. Rewrite it. Keep, change, opposite. Every time you see a subtraction problem, I need you to rewrite it. Will you get any credit if you don't rewrite it? No. Sebastian, no need for the iPad. All right, how did you rewrite it? Negative 12 plus positive 4, or 4. All right? Now, you look and you go, this is a negative, this is a positive, so you will end up subtracting. And what do you get? Negative 8. It's negative because there's more negatives. You subtract because the signs are different. All right. Any questions? Okay. All right, let's work on these two problems while I pass out our next activity. Oh, sorry. All right, work on those two problems while I pass this out. Keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. All right, what'd you guys get for the first one?
55.
No. Negative 55 is correct. Does it make a difference if you tell me a negative or not? Yes. So negative 25 plus negative 30 gives you a total of negative 55. What did you guys get for the second one? 50. 14 plus 36, because this is the opposite, we give 50. Yes. Okay, just leave it there. All right. Pass back the foldables. I did the cutting for us. Morning. I don't like the song. The song leads you to go and say something incorrect, which is terrible. But we'll fix it. We'll fix it. All right. So what are the rules for adding? So let's look at adding here. For addition, it's like a row, row, row your boat song. You might have listened to it in 6th grade. Okay, so it is same sign, add and keep. Different sign. What do I do if they're different signs? Subtract. Keep the sign of the one with the most. I know. It's incorrectly, it's supposed to say keep the sign of the one with the most. Then you'll be exact. Yeah, with the most. It used to be keep the sign of the bigger one or something like that, but it's not bigger. It's the one with the most.
What's the last one?
Then you'll be exact. If you want, then you'll be exact. Same sign, add and keep, different sign, subtract. Keep the sign of the one with the most. Then you'll be exact.
Fire.
I know. We should totally like audition for like a holiday. Like the little kids. Alright. Now, for subtraction, let's move on to subtraction. Change subtraction problems into what kind of problems? Addition. We don't want to see subtraction. Now, will you end up subtracting on some problems? Yes. But you have to change them all. Change subtraction problems into addition problems by add the opposite. Add the opposite. Now, did we rewrite any of the problems last week? Did we change addition to subtraction? Like, did we rewrite it to subtraction? No, we did not rewrite any. We did not rewrite any of these problems to have a subtraction sign. Did we on the side subtract and borrow? Yes, but we didn't keep change opposite on these. Do not keep change opposite when you start with an addition problem. That's my fear. My fear is that you'll see this and like, oh, I got to do a keep change opposite. It's like, no. You do not keep change opposite. Will you subtract on the side? Yes, but you won't change this to subtraction on paper. All right, so let's do these examples. Are they the same or are they different for -6 plus -8? Same, so what do you get? -14. All right, let's go across. -2 plus -15. -17. 8 plus -12. Are they the same or are they different? Different, so you're going to subtract on the side. Use your fingers. What do we get? Why is it negative?
Because it's a negative bigger number.
Almost.
You're telling me that -12 is bigger than 4? Do you honestly believe -12 is bigger? No. So if you say bigger in a conversation with integers, your math teacher is going to question you. So do not say bigger, because it's not. It's quite the opposite. All right, what's 18 plus 5? 23. -4 plus 17. Why is it positive?
Oh my god.
Should I just fail him now? I should just fail him, right?
Hey, bro.
You failed 7th grade math, Ben. That's it. What's -6 plus 6? 0. Ah. What's -320 plus -57?
77.
They're both negative, so keep it a negative. Now the last one, am I going to add or subtract? Subtract, because the sides are different. What do you get?
-423. I think.
423? I agree. All right, now, did we rewrite any of these problems?
No.
No, but did we subtract? Yeah, we just subtract like in your head or on the side. Now, because they're all addition, and we like addition problems. So if you see addition, leave it alone. Now, in the second box, these are all subtraction problems. So now, every time you see subtraction, you go, Miss O'Malley hates it, and she doesn't want to see it, so therefore I got to get rid of it. Every time you see subtraction, you remember how much we hate it. Now it's a we thing. We hate it, let's change it. How do I change -5 minus -8? Keep, change, opposite. So -5 stays the same. Emily, let's focus on this. -5 stays the same. Subtraction turns into addition. What's the opposite of -8? 8. So what is -5 plus 8 equal to?
3.
Good. Can you rewrite the 9 minus -23 before I do? Some water. All right, how do we rewrite 9 minus -23?
9 plus positive.
What's 9 plus 23? 32. Good. All right, how do we rewrite -18 minus 28? Yep. You see how those parentheses had like nothing in it? It's just parentheses. It's just there to confuse you. All right, are they the same or are they different?
Same.
Now they're the same, so you're going to add. So go ahead and add. What do we get? -46. Good. All right, the last one. How do I rewrite the last one? Good. Are they the same or are they different? Different. So you're going to subtract. If you need to subtract on the side, you can. Borrow, subtract, use your fingers. And what do we get? Negative what? 28. Good. All right. So we're going to glue this in. So you fold it like this. You fold it in. I already cut it for you. Like this. Like this. And then you glue it in. The bottom we'll learn either Wednesday or Monday.
I'm on the Monday side. On Monday.
You need a glue stick. Pass it back if you don't need one. How do we glue it in? I mean, I want this to open, right? There's only one way to glue this, no?
No.
Wait, I think there's only one way to glue this, right? But I'm not here to judge. So it should end up looking like this. focus up here. Now, I only made it one side because I really need you to take your time and show your work. Seriously, show your work. Okay, so, have we ever done a worksheet like this? No. Okay, let's do this one first, the one on the very top over here. 4 minus 9. If you need your notes, go ahead and use your notes, right? That's why we take notes in this class. So we're going to keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. Keep, change, opposite. That's what we got to memorize this week. So if it says 4 minus 9, what do I do? How do I rewrite it? 4 plus negative 9. Keep the 4, change subtraction to addition, and then what's the opposite of 9? Negative 9. Now we look at the rules for addition. Are they the same or are they different? Different, so you're going to subtract. But Miss Amelie, we just went away from subtraction. I know. These are the rules for math. 9 minus 4? Very good. Negative 5 is our answer. None of these answers should repeat on the worksheet. All of the answers are different.
You have to color in like what it is.
At the end. I'll show you in like a couple minutes how to do that. What am I grading? I am grading that you rewrote it, and then you told me the answer. Okay? Ready, set, go.